These first three examples of paradoxes are situational paradoxes. My first example is, will Pinocchio's nose grow if he says, my nose will grow now? If he says his nose will grow now and it didn't, he would be lying, so his nose would grow. However, if his nose did grow by lying and he said, my nose will grow now, he would be telling the truth, in which his nose would not grow. So which one is it? The second example of a situational paradox is this. You have two sentences, one on the top and one on the bottom. The statement on the top says, the statement on the bottom is false. However, the statement on the bottom says, the statement on the top is true. If you're a reader and you read both of these sentences, you would be very confused. The two sentences contradict each other and are complete opposites, so you don't know which one is right and which one is wrong. The third example of a situational paradox is, which came first, the chicken or the egg? You might go round and round thinking that the chicken laid the egg first, but then where did that chicken come from? There had to be an egg. Some people think that this paradox is solvable by using scientific reasoning. They think that because the chicken was evolved from another animal, most likely a dinosaur, the egg came first. However, that is all up to what you believe, and this paradox is still unknown to some. The next three examples of paradoxes are literary paradoxes. The first example is, some infinities are bigger than other infinities, The Fault in Our Stars. This is a paradox because infinity is the highest number that you can ever imagine. There is nothing higher than infinity. If you think about it, in the quote, it says some infinities are bigger than others. But if one infinity is as high as you can ever get, how can another become higher? The second example of a literary paradox is, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. This statement contradicts itself. If you're saying that all animals are equal, another can't be more or less. It is the opposite, and it wouldn't make sense when you're trying to read it all together. The third example of a literary paradox is, take some more tea. I've had nothing yet, so I can't take more. You mean you can't take less? It's very easy to take more than nothing. In this quote, Alice is trying to say that since she hasn't had any tea yet, she can't take more. However, the Hatter is saying, of course you can take more, because it's easier to take more of something than less of something. The first example of a musical oxymoron is the Beatles song Hello Goodbye. These are two words strung together that mean opposites and they contradict each other. The second example is a cinematic oxymoron using the movie Back to the Future starring Michael J. Fox. Back to the future is an incorrect statement. You'd have to say back to the past or forward to the future. Using back and future in the same string of words contradicts each other and makes the statement opposite, confusing, and hard for the reader to understand. The third example is also a cinematic oxymoron using the movie Mr. Mom starring Michael K. Mr. would indicate a male figure, such as a brother, a father, or an uncle. However, we all know that mom is referred to someone being a woman. If you mix one gender with another, it makes it very confusing and it contradicts itself.